It's not because you lack discipline. It's because of a few small habits that are silently destroying your day. And once you understand this, you'll never look at your mornings the same way again. Think about your usual morning. The alarm rings. You open your eyes. And almost automatically, your hand reaches for your phone. No thinking, no awareness, just habit. You start scrolling. One reel becomes five. Five becomes 50. You check messages, notifications, random updates about people you don't even care about. And before you know it, 20 to 30 minutes are gone. It feels small. It feels normal. But this one habit is quietly taking control of your entire life. Because the biggest mistake most people make after waking up is this. They grab their phone. And here's what actually happens behind the scenes. The moment you wake up, your brain is in a calm, clear, almost blank state. It hasn't been overloaded yet. It hasn't been distracted yet. This is when your mind is at its highest potential. But the second you start consuming content, your brain shifts from creating to consuming. Instead of thinking your own thoughts, you start absorbing everyone else's. And that overload of information hits your brain with a huge amount of dopamine. Now your brain gets trained to expect quick, easy pleasure. And suddenly, normal tasks feel boring. Studying feels hard. Working feels exhausting. Even simple things feel like a burden. That's why you feel lazy. That's why you can't focus. That's why you keep procrastinating. Not because you're weak, but because your brain has already been overstimulated. Your day doesn't start with intention. It starts with distraction. And whatever you start your day with, you usually continue all day. Another mistake, hitting the snooze button again and again. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes turn into 20, sometimes 30. And you think you're getting more rest. But the truth is, you're making yourself more tired. Every time you hit snooze, your brain starts a new sleep cycle. And before it can complete, you interrupt it again. This confuses your body. It drains your energy before the day even begins. That's why you wake up feeling heavy, like your body doesn't want to move. Your eyes feel tired, your mind feels foggy, and your motivation is already gone. You didn't even start your day, and you already feel behind. Another mistake, starting your day with zero plan. Most people wake up and just react. They check their phone, reply to messages, do whatever feels urgent in the moment. But urgent doesn't always mean important. Without a plan, your day becomes random. You jump from one thing to another, you stay busy, but not productive. You feel like you did a lot, but achieved nothing. And at night, you sit there thinking, what did I even do today? That feeling is not because you're incapable, it's because your morning lacked direction. When you don't control your morning, your entire day controls you. And slowly, this becomes your life. Days feel repetitive, energy feels low, and you start believing that this is normal. But it's not. Now imagine something different. You wake up, and you don't touch your phone. No noise, no distractions, just silence. For the first time, you're actually present. Your mind feels slower, clearer, lighter. You get out of bed immediately. No snooze, no delay. That one small action sends a powerful message to your brain. I'm in control. You move your body, even if it's just for a minute. You stretch, walk, breathe deeply, and suddenly, your body starts waking up. Your energy starts rising. Then you take a moment and decide one thing. Just one. The most important thing you need to do today. Not 10 tasks, not a long to-do list, just one clear goal. Now your day has direction. Now your actions have purpose, and everything starts to feel easier. Because clarity removes confusion, and confusion is what drains most of your energy. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to avoid the mistakes that 99% of people keep repeating every single day. Because success is not built on big moments. It's built on small decisions repeated daily. And your morning is the first decision of your day. If you win your morning, you have a much higher chance of winning your day. And if you win your days, you slowly start winning your life. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't reach for your phone. Just get up and remind yourself, this is where it starts. Because the difference between the 99% and the 1% is not luck. It's how they choose to start their day. So don't be like the 99%. Be the one who takes action.